Hello, this is Stop Motion Bros 1 2 3 4 5 6. I don't really remember, but I'm going to teach you how to do small basic, and this is a small basic tutorial. So that's what I'm going to be doing. All right. So first thing that you're going to want to do is the first program is going to be a password program. So first you want to type in text window, the right line, and this writes a line. Like it just writes some text, and you have to write text in it like this. So the first thing you'd want to do would give them options. Create an account. Then you do text window dot right line again, and then log in and exit. Now you're going to want to make numbers for these. But technically that would be 3, not 1. And there. So now it gives them this option of pressing 1. So then you'd make a variable for what it is. So a nice variable would be option equals text window read, and it'll read whatever they did. But instead of just doing just read number, so then once they type the number, you don't have to type that number then press enter. You just type the number and it'll do it. So now text window dot clear, because you want to clear the screen. It's a really neat way of doing things. Actually, it just makes everything a lot more neat. Excuse me, sorry. I bet you probably heard that. Alright. So now you're gonna do if option equals 1. You don't actually have to put the quotes around that 1, because Small Basic has a nice feature that way that you don't have to. Then text window dot write on user name and if they type, so then username equals text window, and whatever they type is that variable for the username. This will be whatever they typed. Okay, so whatever they typed, that's the variable, and it'll go into read. But you probably will want to, instead of doing text window first, you might want to do text convert to lowercase, so it'll do this. So if they do a lowercase f and then capital and then lowercase capital lowercase, do something fancy like that, then it'll still work that way. But if they do lowercase lowercase lowercase, it won't work. That's how it will. It will. It'll still work. close parentheses. So then, and now text when so you might want to do enter a username and then text window right line enter a password. So now that makes now we're gonna have to make a variable for the password. So we're gonna name it, obviously, password. And password equals text dot convert to lowercase and then text window. Went a little faster. And then that should be it. And go. Now we're gonna do now go-tos are my favorite thing out of all in this. So there, as you can see over here, basically this would just make a huge go-tos are just loops. They just make it go for over and over and over again. But that's not exactly what this does. It's almost like a teleporter. Like, if you ever played Minecraft, you know command blocks can teleport you. Well, that's what it does. It teleports you to this part of the program. So we're going to name it menu. And then we have to put that colon there. Menu. And end if. Now, we won't actually be done quite yet. We actually will do else if. Sorry about that. We'll do else if option equal to then text window It always shows up with that background line thing. It's kind of funny. Right line. Enter. Enter your username. Text window dot read. So it's gonna read. It's gonna like process that when you press enter. And if, well, so we're gonna do check username. If check username equals username, then we're going to do text window dot right line enter your password. And again, we'll do if, and we'll do check password equal text window will read, and then what I'll do is I keep saying that a lot, don't I? If check password equals password, then write my welcome, and then we do this plus username plus, and then exclamation point. There we go. Now I'm gonna do a little space there, so because it's a comma. Now we're gonna have to do 3 endifs total. 1 endif, 2 endif. There. So then, and this is going to be basically the else in here. And then we're going to write error. And then this should make the program end. Doing that, it's a really simple thing to do. And then else if I like the capitals, makes things. Else if option equals 3, then program in. And you save it as whatever you want, and I'll do password and username. So then I press 1, enter, well, that means that it, instead of read number, I'll do read key. 1, there we go. Enter a username, colon 56, enter a password, ret, and then log in, colon 56. Let's see what went wrong there. See, that's the always good part. If I do something wrong, then I can show you how to fix it. And I better fix it in like a minute, because that's all I have left. Oh yeah, I have a touchscreen, so I can just like just totally just do this and yeah, no, getting off track. Here